Hello, Muster0063 back for Mega Pony Part 2. And, well, without further ado, let's just kick off with the next pony, which is going to be Loyal Mare. And I may have alluded to it briefly, very briefly, during my first part of this playthrough. But yeah, I'd say I'm not attacking them in any specific order. As you can see, I'm kind of just going from starting at the top left and working my way right across the board, right, and then across the board, or will be working my way across the board down. So yeah, I'm not worrying at the moment in the slightest what the pony weaknesses are or anything like that. Yeah, I will obviously address that when it comes to boss rush or whatever. But yeah, again, I play these games as I would do with almost any standard Mega Man game. So that is tackle the game, you know, pretty much Buster with the Buster, and we'll certainly try and demonstrate, at least anyway, on a first go through the bosses and whatnot with the Buster, and then yeah, take them out and show weaknesses during boss rush. So yeah. And you may have detected a slight Airman theme with this level. Not only from the kind of the look of the level, but really, can I please grab this thing? Nope, really. I'm so blooming close to the spikes that I bet you I can grab the right ladder a lot easier. This is ridiculous. Come on, really. Wow, that took flipping forever. I'm sure the right ladder would turn out to be better anyway. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, from a sprite set, oh, I got a jewel. That was about it, was it? Great. That was certainly worth all that mucking around. But yeah, the sprite set, the clouds, the air, the obviously heavy Airman sky theme. Oh, I've got this thing back again now. And not only the music as well. You might be able to detect a few kind of bars or whatever from yeah, the theme from Airman stage. So yeah. This is going to be fun. I bet you I get hit by this thing. Oh, alright, okay, yay. And that thing rather deceptively didn't go right to the edge of the screen, which is really flipping helpful. That fan bit there, actually, I can't believe I got through that quite so easily. I remember trying to just kind of tiptoe my way through there, not trying to get hit by the spine on the floor, and whoa. And yeah, I got screwed over by the fan, getting me into the spikes straight away. But I kind of just went for that straight off and didn't kind of pause. And well, the timing for however, just seemed to work out perfectly. These kind of pony enemies, well, the first time you encounter them, they seem to don't fall off the edge. That was so stupid. Yeah, throw a lightning kind of kick at you, a bit like that, and then spend the rest of the time bouncing over you from side to side. But as you can see here, once you avoid the lightning kick and you just kind of and they start bouncing over you, just stand, you know, kind of in the middle, I suppose, of the platform, and they should just bounce hard. Yeah, so they should just forever more bounce harmlessly over you. Obviously, some careful platforming here. What with the dropping platforms, they obviously, well, I say because they drop, you obviously need to move fairly quickly. Don't dilly-dally, especially when they're over pits or anything like that, or you've got sugar. I forgot there was a fan there, so don't go too high. And yes, I think we're done with the level. This is a mid-boss. I don't think so. Nope, we're there. Right, time to somewhat cheese this fight, and yeah, with apologies, I don't want to get into a long kind of drawn out fight here. I'm sure she's going to screw me over at the end, and I kind of wish I'd gone into this fight with a full health bar, because she does screw me over right at the end from what I remember. But yeah, as you can obviously see, this is a fairly decent strategy, albeit it's fairly slow, slightly slow and tedious for dealing with the first part. Which you can still screw up by jumping too early. But yeah, once you have jumped over her, she'll go back to the opposite end of the screen, and that's your opportunity to shoot her. She'll get, you know, when she comes back over to the left-hand side of the screen, she'll rainbow dash at you, but if you time it properly, then she'll do it on the floor, and you can just jump over it and avoid it. So, yeah, this is how to deal with the first part of the fight. The second half of the fight, or third, or quarter, or whatever, she's going to probably start going crazy, throwing lightning attacks all over the place, I'm slightly surprised you're not doing it. Yeah, here we go. And at this point in time, it more or less just becomes a free-for-all, and I have really no idea how to go about dodging this. So it's a bit luck-based, and she's going to get me, because I do not really know any strategy for how to deal with that. I'm sure there is one, but I haven't played the game frequently enough to have identified one at that point in time. So, yeah, even with a full health bar there, she may well still have got me. So, yeah, it is imperative, although actually I screwed up once on this bit, didn't I? So if I'd had a full health bar and not screwed up one of these jumps, then hopefully I have enough health to just be able to get by for that last bit. But, yeah. As I say, I've only played this once before. It's not a blind playthrough, so I kind of know a little bit of what to expect. Not really with the levels per se. I don't have them kind of memorised to anywhere near the degree I obviously do with classic Mega Man. But boss fights, I kind of remember vaguely what's going on. I'm sure there'll be one coming up that gives me a run, you know, that pulls out a move that I just clearly wasn't, you know, I've forgotten about or whatever. But yeah, I'd like to think for the Robot Masters at least anyway, or robot ponies or pony bosses or however you want to label them, that I kind of remember how they kind of work pretty well. If you can get away with not doing lightning at all, nah, I didn't think so. Right, free for all time, but I've got no idea how to dodge it, so let's just concentrate on hitting you as many times as possible. That wasn't bad. This is still going to be flipping close, you know. Right, Jesus, I'll take that. Whoa. I got Sonic Rainboom. And I think this was the weapon I was talking about before, so yeah, it gives you a bit of a mid-air dash. It also will attack enemies and as such, but yeah, as you saw there, or as you maybe saw in the first level, there was a spiked area where there looked like there was some energy and a jewel, or possibly an extra life, I can't remember now, but over a pit, so that would have helped me, I think, anyway, get over there. But obviously I didn't have it at that point in time. So yeah, I promised clumsiness. That's what you're going to get. I say, not a blind playthrough, but for the levels it might as well be. And boss fights, like I said, if this was any, you know, I did say at the beginning that they took a hell of a lot of time to get used to, more so than any probably classic Mega Man boss fights, with some notable exceptions. But yeah, the clumsiness is going to continue, and I'm sure we'll see more in part 3. Cheerio.